Greeley, Newport Beach, LINOC. This is Camp Freddy Radio.
The following takes place between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Billy Morrison, Dave Navarro, Matt Sorum, Donovan Leach, and Chris Cheney.
Today is the longest day of my life.
This is Camp Freddy Radio on the Independent FM Indy 103.
All right. Happy Saturday, people. This is Matt Sorum. You're listening to Camp Freddy Radio. And I'm flying solo this evening. I'm like, why hasn't Billy called me today? Right? I'm like driving down I'm calling him on my cell phone. He's still in Hawaii. I guess he's not going to be here then. Oh, man. So I'm flying solo. I don't know. I'm probably just going to take a bunch of calls, play a lot of music, and Billy's going to be calling, giving us a Hawaii report. He's been there like, I don't know, over a week now. So like 10 days. Just like Englishmen bathing in the sun, you know? Unbelievable. I wish I was there too, but it sure is nice in California right now, isn't it? Cruz, hi TK.
Hello, buddy.
And we got Darren over here behind the helm, new guy taking over the board here. And, God, I got the top down. I'm cruising down Fairfax. Girls scantily clad. It's all good. Love it. And, I don't know. Hey, if anyone wants to call in later and talk to me about whatever, I don't care. That's 1-877-900-1031. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Alice in Chains show that went on, what was that? It's all been a blur this week. Let me see. Was that Thursday? Thursday, yeah. They played at the Roxy. They did their first show with their new singer. Obviously, Lane Staley passed away a few years back, but the new guy is really cool. He's from a band called Comes With the Fall, and his name is William. And they had a couple guest stars. They had Billy Corgan got up and did a number, and I can't remember which one it was, but it was awesome. And then Duff McKagan got up and played guitar the whole half of the last part of the set. And then Mark Lanigan from the Screaming Trees and Queens of the Stone Age got up and sang one too. And that was killer. And let me see. Oh, Shooter Jennings Band opened. They were really cool. Kind of a country flavor kind of thing. So it was a good night overall. A lot of people in the audience. Tom Morello was there. Billy Gibbons. The lovely Gina Gershon, my roommate. And, God, yeah, it was just a good night overall. Really hot in that place, though, the Roxy. They always have it nice and hot, so you have to drink more beer. I think that's the concept. But it was a good time. So why don't we play a little Alice in Chains just to kind of bring back that evening, that vibe. Kick it. Hi, people. I'm talking to Gina Gershon on the phone right now. I gotta go. I'm on the air. Bye. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my friend Gina to call in and tell us what she's up to tonight. Guess she's gonna go see a very important private little show. She's gonna tell us about it. That was Alice in Chains. Did I have someone wants to talk to me, TK? What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
A couple questions, buddy.
What are you doing on your cell phone? Busy lining up a date or something tonight? What are you doing over there? Okay, you're on with Camp Freddy. It's Matt.
Hi, it's Paul.
What's your name?
Paul. From the UK.
What's up, Poe?
Alright, you mentioned, I've been hearing reports about Velvet Revolver doing the soundtrack to the new Steven Spielberg film.
Right.
What's the name of the song called?
It is actually called The House is Alive.
And when can we hear it?
You know, as soon as it gets done. I mean, we just basically, Scott just finished the vocals. I just heard the vocals on it yesterday, a couple of days ago, and it's killer. And now we're talking to Dave Sardi, who did Jet and Wolf Mother, and it looks like hopefully he's going to mix it. And then it should be, the movie's coming out like in the next 2 weeks, I think. So we're definitely, you know, under the gun to get it finished. They want it done by, I guess, the end of next week. So, you know, once it gets mixed and they put it in the film, it's going to be the end title. So you actually have to watch the whole movie to hear the song.
Excellent.
But I think there will be a soundtrack of some sort, even though there really isn't a lot of other band music, you know, tracks per se in the movie. Most of it's a score. and done by a composer, a newer composer that I actually don't even know the guy's name. I can't think of his name, but it's very cool. And we're the only like rock track in the whole movie, so I guess there'll be a soundtrack someplace or somewhere, but I guess you can download it too eventually.
Excellent.
Where you calling from, man?
England.
England?
Yeah, that's right. I'm taking care of the podcast while Dave Navarro's away for Billy Morrison.
Oh, very cool. What time is it there, man? It's like 4 in the morning.
2:15. 2:15.
2:15. Okay, cool. How's England right now? Is it raining or what's going on out there?
Well, where I'm living, it's been raining for the past week.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful here in California. Too bad you can't be here.
While you're on your own, I've got a good one for you.
All right.
Did you hear about Axl Rose getting into a fight with Tommy Hilfiger?
Oh God, I wouldn't even care to see that.
Really?
Why was he? Was he not? What's the story with that one?
Well, I've been looking all over the Guns N' Roses boards because obviously they've been touring.
Yeah.
And they did an acoustic gig the other night in New York for Rosario Dawson, is it? The chick from Sin City.
All right, she's hot.
It was her birthday, and the story goes, and Axl said it on the radio as well, somewhere in New York, that he tried moving Tommy Hilfiger's girlfriend's drink, and they had a little bit of a scrap about it, with Tommy Hilfiger punching his arm, apparently, and then his bodyguards took him away. So.
Tommy punched Axl?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Apparently Axl was well-behaved, yeah.
Oh, man, he's kind of an older guy, too, isn't he?
He's in his 50s, isn't he?
Yeah, 50s, man. Going for Axl. That's cool. I didn't hear that one. I heard Izzy jam with him, though. Is that true?
That's right, yeah. There's a lot of have you ever been on YouTube before?
Yes, I have been on YouTube. Do they have the Axl stuff on there already?
Yeah, there's loads of stuff on there, and obviously people have been bootlegging it. There's loads of stuff on there, yeah.
There's actually, man, I got on there the other day, and I downloaded some stuff onto my site from like every show we've ever played. I mean, it's like crazy. Like gigs in Italy, gigs in Japan, television shows where it looks like people just like put their camera up next to the TV and filmed like, David Letterman, Velvet Revolver on David Letterman. But some of it's good and some of it's really, kind of low quality. But it's so cool because you can just pull up like any band. Like the other day I pulled up Tool and I saw this. It was like just obviously a guy like in the rafters, you know what I mean, with his camera. But it was the coolest Tool concert, man. And it was just, one clip. But then there was no stuff from Coachella on Tool, I noticed. It's almost like they saw people with cameras and then they just grabbed them. Because there's this one clip, it's like 10 seconds of Tool, and then it stops. But it's on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it's like, you could tell the guy's camera got like bagged or something. And, there's a very short clip of Tool, because Tool was awesome at Coachella. It was unbelievable. And I don't know how many you weren't there. You were in England, but
that's right. Yeah,
I guess Tool's on tour though. I'm sure they'll be in England eventually.
What's the deal with the Camp Freddy record as well?
Well, we had the Camp Freddy album pretty much done with the exception of the vocals, and we've got a vocal from Jerry Cantrell. Macy Gray sang one. Billy Morrison sang. But now we're looking at getting some really big name people on the album. I mean, we've asked Steven Tyler, Billy Idol, Joan Jett. Scott Weiland's going to sing one or two, even a couple songs possibly. But as soon as we get the vocals done, I mean, the album's done. It's been done for a couple of years, but it's just a matter of getting the singers in the studio and trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. But then we had another opportunity to put the album in a film, a Lionsgate film, but we haven't completely got that whole thing put together yet. But hopefully I'd like to get it out because it's a great sounding record, man. We did it with Mike Klink, who produced Appetite for Destruction, so it's got that real raw rock and roll vibe to it, you know what I mean?
He bailed.
He's gone?
Yeah.
I'm talking to nobody?
No, you were talking. It was great, but the guy just bailed. I don't know what happened there.
He's in England, Probably, I don't know.
Call back.
That's cool.
Hey, you got Billy on line 12.
Billy Morrison?
Hell yeah.
Are you underwater right now?
All I've got to tell you is we need to play here.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding?
We need some kind of show right where I'm at, because I'm staring at the ocean and it's paradise.
What island are you on?
I'm on Maui.
Oh, I love Maui. I'm going to Maui.
Maui.
I'm going to Maui in 3 weeks.
Well, then I shall be covering for you then.
Yeah. Well, this Hard Rock Hotel thing. Have you seen? Are you near? What town are you near?
I'm Wailea.
Wailea.
Down by the Four Seasons.
Oh, well.
Well, darling.
In Lahaina, right? It's called Lahaina. Have you been up there?
Yeah, I know Lahaina.
Okay. There's a Hard Rock cafe, and they're flying me over there to. I got Duff McKagan calling me on my cell phone. Hey, I'm busy talking to Billy. Go away. Hey, can you answer that, TK? God, I told Duff. This is typical Duff McKagan. I tell him the number to call. He calls me back on my cell phone.
But what is it like to be a popular radio show host?
I'm warming up, Billy. But at first I was like, dude, I'm driving down Fairfax. I'm like, why hasn't Billy called me? Are we doing this or what? You know? then I call you. Literally, I'm pulling up to the radio station. It's like I'm right on Wilshire, and I go, "Hey, Billy, where are you, man?" You're like, Hawaii. I'm like, oh, okay, good. So, but I'm gonna have a bunch of people call in. And how is it over there?
Dude, it's awesome. I mean, I'm so relaxed. Jen and I went diving this morning with a couple of 7-foot sharks.
Oh, yeah, just hanging out with them, just friendly little dip with the sharks.
Just hanging out with the sharks.
Have you seen any eels? Have you seen any?
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen any, any manta ray? Have you seen manta ray? Any big manta ray?
We saw a couple of rays earlier on in the week. All we've done is dived. We've eaten and dived.
What do you eat? A lot of, like, ahi tuna?
Lots of fish. I mean, lying out by the swimming. It's been a great vacation, but I've got to admit, I'm dying to get back and play some. Are
y'all tan, or are you just been underwater so you didn't get any sun?
I'm a little bit tan. I've got the "you've just been on vacation" look.
Right. Do you guys go to the 7 sacred pools?
We actually did that on a helicopter.
Oh, that's good, because that's a long drive.
Yeah. But with a helicopter, you see, the thing is, Matt, we like convenience in our lives. You want to see the 7 pools.
Look at Billy Morrison on a helicopter with the old lady flying around, living a life.
Exactly. Hey, you go and see some waterfalls. There you go. Back in time for lunch.
Well, I drove out there when I was in Maui with this girl I was dating a while back. Actually, when I was doing the Cult record, we recorded the Beyond Good and Evil album in Maui with Bob Rock, who lives there. And note to self, not a good place to record rock and roll.
Not really.
When you're wearing, when you're wearing flip flops and shorts, I'm just not feeling, the street rock vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Getting in touch with the angry lyric is not a possibility right now.
No, it's good for like one of those guys, Tequila Sunrise guy, Cheeseburger in Paradise dude. But Sammy Hagar, Cabo Wabo. But not for like some rock.
Angry rock and roll.
So I drive out to 7 Sacred Pools with this hot girl I was dating at the time, and we go out. We see this one gas station, and it's miles and miles and miles out there. And we see it, and I go, "Oh, it'll be open. We can make it." I had about a quarter of a tank of gas left, and we go to the 7 Sacred Pools, go swimming naked. The whole thing's great, and we drive back, and the gas station's closed. and it's like, a 3-hour drive back to town.
Yeah,
and luckily they had one vacancy at the Hana Ranch. If anyone has an opportunity to go to the Hana Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
And it just was like the most amazing room over the ocean and the black sand.
Yeah.
It all worked out, if you know what I mean, Billy.
And then I'm sure it was a wonderful night.
Yeah. Well, glad to hear from you, man. And I do miss you here, but I'm so glad you called. I got Duff McKagan's going to call in, and Gina Gershon's calling in, so I'll be all right.
It's going to be a hell of a show, and you're going to play some good music, and then I'll be back with you next week.
Cool, man. I can't wait to see it. All right, buddy.
Well, have a great show, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
Bye. Billy Morrison on the island of Maui. Unbelievable. Is Duff on the phone?
He's here.
All right. Oh, Duff McKagan.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Are we on the air?
You're on the air. You're live on Camp Freddy.
You know, it's funny.
No cussing, Duff. No cussing.
Okay. You know, that Billy Morrison, he makes up a good yarn, that guy, because I was in Palmdale last week, and I saw him and his wife there at the Palmdale Holiday Inn. And I think the tan they got was from, so they're next to the tanning.
Wait, back up.
Tanning salon.
Back up.
What
were you doing in Palmdale?
Oh, I scored some drugs.
Come on.
No, I'm just joking.
You weren't out there.
Billy Morrison, he deserves to go to Maui. Good for him.
Yeah, flying around on helicopters and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think he's skimming a little extra Camp Freddy cash on the side? What do you think he's doing?
Oh, he's making side deals left and right, you know? You can't, you know.
Hey, Duff, let's talk about that Alice in Chains gig. Duff McKagan sitting in on guitar with Alice in Chains on a few shows, right, Duff?
Yeah, I played it last night in San Diego. I just played 3 shows. I played the first show in Seattle, which was amazing, and in that Lane Staley's dad was there, Mom, and that was pretty heavy, and Kim Thale came up and played, and, you know, so all the old Seattle cruncher.
Soundgarden's guitar player.
Yeah, Kim Thale, Soundgarden's guitar player, and it was just heavy, you know, and the expectation of Alice playing Seattle for the first time and well, probably 10 years, you know.
So William, the singer, must have been a little bit nervous, huh?
You know, he's his own guy, though. He really is a guy. You know, if anybody gets a chance to go see Alice in Chains now with William Duvall singing, I mean, he just kind of owns it. He doesn't try to be Lane. He's not trying to fill shoes. He's just doing his thing. And he's cool. He was in a band called Comes With the Fall. And he's just a talented guy. And
I thought he was great, man.
Yeah.
And what song did Billy Corgan sing? I couldn't remember. I'm sorry.
God, I always forget the name of that. Down in a Hole.
Yeah, I sang Down in a Hole, and then Lanigan got up, and he was great.
Rooster.
He had the rooster, yeah.
Man, that guy Lanigan, when he gets on a stage, he's just, man, it's just the whole room, you know, kind of vibrates.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't do much up there. He just kind of stands there and holds the microphone, but he sure looks cool doing it.
Yeah. I wish I could do that. Yeah. I got to move it around and jump around and stuff. You know?
Hey,
look at me.
I was so happy for those guys. I was so happy for Jerry. Just was like, you know, so many years he's waited, you know, to like, and it was, you know, that's a hard thing to do. I mean, look, your singer dies, okay, you got this great band. Yeah. It's like, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? And that was their quandary, you know, and they weren't going to do anything. They really vowed, you know, well, that's it. And you know, a couple of years into it, they just kind of started thinking about it, and they did this thing for tsunami relief up in Seattle, and they had Maynard from Tool sing, and Pat from Damage Plan, and Ann Wilson, the Heart Girls, have really been behind those, you know, Alice in Chains guys this whole time, and they played the tsunami relief thing up in Seattle, and it was, the vibe was just good, and you know, and again, Lane's dad came to that. And
I met Lane's dad at the Roxy. He was there.
Yeah, he came down to L.A. He's into it.
That's so cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that was a really good vibe. And Jerry and Inez and Sean, wow.
Yeah.
That was really nice to see. It was a very emotional evening for them, I'm sure, and it was for everyone that was there. So.
Yeah. And now it's you and I got a rock band.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Right?
Yeah, we got to get back to work.
Let's start working.
Well, this kid just called from England and heard about the song that we've been recording. So you know, we got a track in the bag here. Almost.
We do have a track in the bag. We got a bunch of other stuff that's not in the bag, but pretty damn close.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if a lot of people know that Duff McKagan plays guitar, but you did a fine job of it the other day.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. I've been playing since I was like.
Well, you started out as a drummer, though, didn't you?
I actually started out as a guitar player. And by the time I was about 13, I played guitar in one band, drums in another band, and bass in another band.
And you were like pure punk rock guy, though. Seattle punk rock, dude.
Punk rock guy, yeah.
Yeah, what was some of the names of your punk rock bands?
What, you want the Farts? Is that the one you like?
Well, I like the Farts. They were good, yeah.
I was in a band called the Fastbacks, which
Fastbacks, still around, still kind of playing, right?
They've just kind of this seminal pop band.
They were on Sub Pop.
They were on Sub Pop.
Yeah.
10 Minute Warning. I was in the Silly Killers. I was in the DTs.
You were a man for hire.
Well, I just, there's a lot of heroin addicts up there in Seattle. Tell you the truth, you get in a band and one guy gets strung out, so you go and start another band, and finally, I by the time I was the ripe age of like 18, I'd been fed up with all that, and I moved to L.A.
Yeah, because you never were a heroin guy.
No, it wasn't my bag.
You're like, I'm getting out of here, man. I'm going to L.A. and get some cocaine. That's what I'm going to
do. I'm going to do all the other stuff.
Yeah. I can't hang with these Seattle people, man. They're boring.
Yeah, I need booze at all times and some cocaine.
And some strippers.
Yeah.
Good to go.
All of that.
Yeah.
My wife and I, man, Susan, we were driving down to San Diego yesterday for the gig, and we were talking about just like old relationships we had, and I started thinking, I'm like, I had no idea what I was doing. I just didn't have any idea, Let
me tell you something about Duff McKagan. The front door of his house was like the revolving door on like, when you go into like Macy's. It was like, one of those. And one was coming out, another one was going in.
Let me tell you something about Matt Sorum. I have to ask him, like, basically, I don't know, from the age of, 24 to 30, like, what happened? And then what happened? Then what did I do?
Well, we got the title for Duff's book.
What's that?
It's,
my book, yeah.
It's the S.H., it's that I don't remember.
Yeah, what did you say? How do you say the expletive?
S.H. star. So it'll be that
all the
I don't remember.
Star that I don't remember.
Yeah.
By Duff McKagan and Matt Sorum.
Yeah, well, what we'd have to do is we'd have to interview other people that were there and hanging out with you, Duff, to tell you what you were doing.
And people might think that's funny and a joke, but that's just the truth.
Yeah.
And I had the idea for that book, and I just go around and interview guys like Matt. And so then what happened, And there was a film crew around for a couple of those years. So.
Yeah, they got you on film, Duff.
Oh, geez.
That's in a vault somewhere. We had to lock that away.
Yeah, it is.
One day we'll have to break that puppy out.
I know the code for the vault, too.
Yeah, we have 400 hours worth of film that we filmed of Guns N' Roses when we toured Use Your Illusions, and everyone got married, We were like, well, we better put that somewhere and hide that.
Yeah.
And we never cut it together. We never made a movie, but
I think so the place and the time there'll definitely be a place for that and a time for that.
Yeah,
it'll happen.
I hear your girl in the background there.
Yeah, you know what? All you rock people out there, I'm going to Madonna's dress rehearsal tonight and taking my 5-year-old daughter.
Oh my God!
And she's putting on. What are you putting on here, dear? A colored Band-Aid for decoration? Yeah.
Duff is the consummate. Like, he is the man's man. He's got 2 girls now. He's the best father.
Well, check it out. Now let me just tell you.
And you're taken to a private Madonna show.
At the
come
Forum,
on,
man. 800 people.
Like 800 people at the Forum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Angie, remember Angie, our production manager?
Yeah.
She emailed Susan, said, hey, you want to bring the girls down? So check this out. Fashion tips here. May, my 5-year-old daughter, is pretty cool, and she's got 2 colored Band-Aids on her palms.
Because I got owies.
Right. She's got owies, quote unquote. Right. And a vintage Indian sari with a purple glittery wristband on one wrist.
Oh.
And she got some green. Whoa! Wow! Green clog things. Yeah. And wow. Yeah, she rocks.
Oh my God, I want to go.
Yeah? Well, we'll pick you up.
Yeah, I got 2 hours here on Camp Freddy Radio, man. I'm working here.
Yeah, well, I know you're good at that too, man.
Hey, Duff, I better let you go. We got to pay some bills.
Yeah, we got to pay some bills.
Yeah, commercials. I hate to cut you off, but
Yeah.
We're corporate radio here now.
Well, if we go out and do some gigs, we'll buy that station.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, Duff, thanks for calling. Have fun tonight.
Buddy.
Say hi to Madonna.
Okay, we'll do.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
We do the commercial, man.
Kit. Call 1.
Listening to Camp Freddy Radio, Indy 103.1.
Oh, yeah, beautiful Saturday. Man, TK, am I a blessed man or what? I feel like I'm going to be all alone and all my friends call. So nice. Hey, I would like to hear some music. I can't believe how much I talked. It was like a half an hour of just like everyone calling in. So I'd like to hear some David Bowie. How about you? That's good stuff. So we got a caller. You want to talk about something? Line 3, I think it is, right? Hello? You're on with Camp Freddy Radio.
Hi.
What's your name? Hello? What's your name?
Felicia?
Hey, Leisha. What's going on?
Nothing much.
Yeah? What's your question?
I actually had 2 for you.
Yeah?
One, I was wondering if you and Revolver are ever planning on coming to Washington State.
Washington State being Seattle area?
Spokane?
Spokane? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll be up there eventually. Yeah, I mean, we got to finish the record, and then we'll get on tour. But first, we have to finish the album.
Okay.
So we're going to be hopefully back out on the road. I would hopefully be back on the road by fall, and we'll definitely hit up that way because Duff's hometown is Seattle, and that's not far from Spokane, right?
No.
It's like an hour out of Seattle, just Spokane. And I remember back in the day with Guns N' Roses, we played the big dome there in Spokane.
Wow.
Yeah. So what's your other question?
Well, it's really not a question, it's a comment. I was wondering if I ever met you, would you sign me anywhere?
Sign you anywhere? Well, how old are you, first of all?
20.
You're 20? I'll sign you anywhere then.
Okay.
Like old school anywhere? What kind of anywhere are you talking about?
My hip.
Your hip?
Doesn't matter.
Your hip? Okay, I'll sign your hip.
Okay, cool.
Okay, next time I see you, I'll sign your hip. All right?
Great.
I can't wait to see you, Lisa. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya. 20? God, she sounded like she was about 12. We got another caller over there, TK?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Hello, you're on with Camp Freddy.
You talking to me, Matt?
Yes, I am. Who's this?
Oh, that's fabulous. This is Lee.
Hey, Lee, what's going on?
Well,
Lee, did you call in last week?
did I call in last week?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Are you calling from the East Coast?
No, I'm calling from the OC.
You're calling from the OC? You sound like you have an East Coast accent.
Well, as a matter of fact, it's Australian, Matt.
Australian, mate. Oh, well, there. They see. I didn't detect that until you just said that.
Should I have said g'day? Would that help?
That helps. What are you doing down there? Barbecuing, or what are you doing?
No shrimp on the barbie today.
Drinking some Fosters?
No, don't drink that either.
Oh, you don't, huh?
No, and Matt, to be honest, we don't put shrimp on the barbie.
No, you don't? That's just a myth. That's a myth about the Australians.
Yeah, it's a big advertising myth.
So you know what? What are you doing down in the OC?
Well, I just finished baking cookies with the young'un, and now I'm in the chat room on Dave's website, and a bunch of people wanted to say hi to you.
Oh, that's cool.
And Paul actually said to tell you that he didn't bail on you. He got cut off.
Oh.
Or dropped the call.
Oh, Paul from England. Yeah, he got cut off.
Yes, and he still loves you.
Oh, that's cool.
And a couple of us want to know whether you're still available.
I am actually newly available. Yeah, you can see that on my MySpace account. It says single there, right under relationship and where you are and whatever. I'm single, yes.
And we wanted to make sure that was still the case, just in case.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And
hey, you know what? Let me tell you, one of the funnest places I've ever been is Australia. I was on
fabulous place.
I was on Bondi Beach. And I stayed there for 3 days, and I had the best time. Where are you from in Australia?
I actually grew up in Sydney, but near Sydney.
That is a great town. You know what I love about Australia? The girls. The girls.
They're fabulous, aren't we?
Yes, the girls in Australia. They're like, I don't want to say it like they're like dudes, but they are like dudes. They just kind of like grab you and take you. You know what I mean? It's not like you have to work too hard for it. Like the Australian girls
from a young age.
The girls are the best in Australia. They can drink as much as you. They can do it all. Athletic. It's amazing.
Well, we have to keep up with all those blokes.
That's right. Well, thanks for calling. What's Dave doing? I haven't even talked to Dave. You know more about Dave than me. You're on his chat room. What's going on with Dave?
Well, Dave, apparently, we're just debating. We think he's in Dallas tonight.
He's on tour with his band, Panic Channel, right?
Right, Panic Channel.
Oh, that's cool.
And we think he might be in Dallas, but we aren't 100%
When is his album coming out? You've never even told me anything. I don't even know. What do you know?
I don't know. I could tell you in about a minute and a half because somebody on the website will tell me, but you'll already be gone by then.
Yeah, I probably have to go. I got somebody on the other line, but
it's about a minute.
Hey, you know what? I don't know how you can tell Dave hello for me, but would you?
Okay.
Yeah,
we will.
I know.
Hey, listen, Matt. You know, I was at a Camp Freddy show, and you gave me your drumstick one night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I've given away a lot of drumsticks in my day, but you know, thanks for getting that. Hang on to that. It might be worth something someday.
Actually, I gave it to a friend of mine who's a really mad Matt fan.
Oh, that's cool. Well, thanks for calling. I got some.
Thanks for being there.
Yeah, all right. You have a good day. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, mate. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, you want to take another call? Gina. You got Gina? Hello, Gina.
Hi.
This is the lovely Gina Gershon on the line with me.
Hello.
Thanks for calling, Gina. I'm here all by myself today.
Where are all your people?
All my peoples. Well, Billy Morrison was supposed to be here, but he missed his plane back from Hawaii. He's still in Hawaii.
What's he doing in Hawaii?
Scuba diving.
Oh, how nice.
I didn't even know English people knew how to scuba dive, but I guess he's...
You know what? I think he may be the first English person I've ever heard of who actually scuba dives.
A guy with that many tattoos and gold teeth, I wouldn't think, that would be a perfect shark snack.
I know, he's got to keep it... Well, I guess his mouth is in a scuba equipment, so they can't see it.
That's true. So what?
I wonder how he keeps his hair all stiff and stuff underneath the water.
Yeah. He doesn't worry about his hair when he's diving, does he? So
I've seen him with wet hair. I saw him when everyone was taking showers at a Camp Freddy, that one in Vegas.
Yeah?
He was cute with his hair all wet.
Were we all taking showers together, Gina? How did you get in the shower room?
Not all of them. I was taking a nap. I thought I was going to have a lot of time in the bathroom because I was the only girl, and I could barely get into that bathroom between Dono and Dave Navarro. They kept borrowing my makeup. I'm like, hi, guys, can I get in the bathroom?
Yeah. Well, everybody knows Dave Navarro wears makeup. I mean, come on. Let's be honest.
Everyone does. Oh, sure. I mean, he wears it really well, but it's like, and it's fine. But I was like, you guys, I need to get in the bath. I need to get ready. I'm like the girl. They took more time in it than the girls did.
What have you been up to, Gina? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
I heard you're making a record.
I am making a record. You're going to play on it in the
Man, I heard some of it. It's awesome. I love what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
It works.
Yeah, I'm making a record, and that's the biggest thing I'm doing right now. And I've written a book, too, with my brother.
Oh, cool.
Which we're going into rewrites, so I'll be leaving town to go do that.
What's the premise of the book?
What's the premise of the book? It's a kid's book. Well, it's like a young adult book, whatever that means. They have all these labels now. But it's about this kid, Einstein, who goes to camp. And there's lots of mishaps. It's called Camp Creepy Time. It's spooky and fun.
Ooh, that sounds
you'll
good.
See, it'll be out next year. Yeah, so I'm excited.
And then you were in New York for a while. You're working on some other, film stuff, too?
No, when I was in New York, I was at the Tribeca Film Festival because I had 3 movies in that. So I had to go do the whole Tribeca thing, and I worked on another film, so I was looping that, doing the ADR and stuff.
Wow.
And, so,
I know. I mean, I live with you, but I never see you because you're so busy,
I know. It's like every now and then backyard, like, Matt, can I use the studio?
Yeah.
You've got to find out about Monday.
Okay, I'll let you know. Duff just called, and he's going down to that same gig you're going to.
I know. We're going to go see Madonna. I think he's bringing his daughter.
Yeah, he's bringing his little girl. Yeah.
We're going to Madonna.
That sounds awesome. It's only going to be 800 people.
If you wanted to go.
Well,
is it only 800 people? I'm surprised it's that many. Wow, she's got a lot of family and friends.
It's 800 people at the Forum, though, so that'll be like nothing,
How long is it going to take to get to the Forum from here? Like 40 minutes?
Yeah, you'll be good in 40 minutes. There shouldn't be any traffic today.
Yeah, how many does the Forum hold? Like 35 or something? 100?
The Forum? No, that's like, almost 20,000.
Oh, so it's going to be really... Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, just probably be some people down on the floor, and, I'm sure she'll have it nicely done, catered and whatnot. Should be
nice. Yes, it's her family.
Are you close personal friends with Madonna? I mean, do you know her? Have you ever,
we've met, a couple times, and we're friendly, but, I'm not her best friend or anything.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've actually never seen her live show, ever.
Yeah, she was out at Coachella, but it was just such a mob. I couldn't even get over there. It was too crazy.
Yeah,
So
I think this is a good way to go.
Oh, yeah.
I called you if you're there. You could come with me.
What time is she starting?
I'm supposed to be leaving now. So where Amanda's
We
coming
probably
to get
shouldn't even
me.
be announcing this. There's going to be like 50 million people around the
I
forum
know.
trying to get in.
They're going to kill us.
Yeah.
It's actually not at the Forum. Actually, I don't mean the Forum. I mean, Staples.
Something like that.
Yeah, Staples. Down
Oh,
at
well.
Staples Center.
Sorry, Madonna.
Staples isn't long. It's hard to get here.
Yeah.
Or is it? Actually, it is Staples. I'm from here for so long ago that I get those confused. I thought it was at the same place.
I got to get you one of those new cars with some navigation. You'll be fine.
My new car is going to have a
You're buying an electric car, I heard.
I am.
You're
So the Cadillac's not going to be there anymore.
You're going consumer, like, what do they call that? Eco-friendly.
Well, as soon as I saw the South Park when they had the Priuses and there was a big, smug alert, I just thought, I have to get one of those. I wish I could get this license plate that said smug on it. It made me laugh so hard. I thought, I have to sew that way.
Yeah, it's time to retire the Caddy.
Yeah.
Gina drives this big black Cadillac.
It's really nice, but it's like I have to say, I feel terrible every time I fill the gas tank. It's like $60, $70. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to fall apart.
There's got to be another way, man.
It's ridiculous.
Hey, what are you doing tonight later? You want to drink some tequila or something?
My God, man, I'm trying to lay off a little bit. I think hopefully I'm going to go over to, hopefully I can go over to Linda's and play her some stuff because she'll be working, so I'm going to drop in there.
Linda Perry. She's great. Have you been to her new studio?
It's amazing.
Oh, it's beautiful. Linda Perry bought a huge studio over in the valley, and it's like...
Don't say where.
I'm not going to say where. It's in the valley. It's out there somewhere.
It's out in the south.
But it's amazing. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a beautiful studio. So I don't know. Hopefully I'm going to see her later on, and if not, I'm going to come and go to sleep because I'm exhausted.
Okay, I won't make too much noise tonight.
Are you going to be out all night?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Okay,
well, you have fun. Say hi to Madonna for me.
I see her.
Say hi to Duff, too. Kiss Duff.
I will.
Okay.
He was there last night playing.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep.
That show was great last night, by the way.
Well,
I saw Shooter Jennings and Alice in Chains, and the sound was so great. It was better than the Roxy.
Oh, cool.
Before.
Yeah, you saw 2 shows in a row then.
I'm like a groupie.
Yeah. That's not bad. When you look out in the audience, you see Gina Gershon being a groupie. That's hot.
I was making movies. It's all good. All right, well, have fun.
All right, Gina. I love you.
Stay out of trouble. Love you, too.
I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, God. It's amazing. I can't even believe my life sometimes. Anyway, let's do some commercials, and we'll come back and shoot some more whatever. Okay, bye.
One is KDLD Santa Monica and KDLE Newport Beach, LA, NOC. This is the Independent FM, Indy 103.1. This is Camp Freddy Radio, Indy 103.1.
Hey, this is Matt Sorum. You're listening to Camp Freddy Radio. Dave Navarro is out on tour with his band Panic Channel with Chris Chaney as well. Billy Morrison scuba diving, and Donovan. He's probably, I don't know, hosting a party somewhere. I think he's in New York. But anyway, I'm having fun. I'm flying solo, but I feel like I'm doing okay. I feel pretty relaxed. A lot of friends have been calling in, and if any people that aren't my friends and want to be my friends want to call, it's 877-900-1031. You can talk about whatever. Just don't cuss. Okay? So I got a caller. Let me talk to this person here. Hello, you're on with Matt.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How are you guys doing over there?
Well, we're doing cool. I got Darren behind the board. TK's over here checking his phone messages because all these chicks are calling him. And
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out. I feel pretty relaxed. I'm having a good time. How about you?
Good. I'm doing good. I'm talking to other people that are listening to the show, too, and they love it, and we all love it. And
Cool.
I'm in
What's your
St.
name?
Louis.
What's your name again?
Nikki.
Nikki. Hi, Nikki.
Yeah.
What's your question?
I was just wondering if there were going to be any Camp Freddy shows, like, coming up, and...
Well, we got something in August is the soonest one, which is kind of weird for Camp Freddy because for like the last 3 or 4 years, we at least had a gig a month. And lately, with Dave's been real busy, you know. He's got his band going, and he's got his television show that he's doing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, you know, everyone's getting busy doing other things. But we do have a show at the House of Blues, I believe, August 5th. And then after that, I think we're going to Japan for a couple weeks, but that's a long ways for you to go. But something will pop up, and we'll let you know. I mean, that's kind of how it works with us. Sometimes it's just like, hey, you guys want to play? And it's like a week later, and we're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm going to be in LA this summer. And
where are you calling from?
I live in St. Louis.
St. Louis. All right.
Yeah. I saw you guys, Velvet Revolver, 2 years ago. And I got to kiss you, actually, too. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. It was
like on the lips, or what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, two different times too. Yeah.
Really? Were you in the bus, or you were just like? Hey?
No, we were waiting outside the bus, and yeah.
And I came out and gave you a kiss, huh?
Yep.
Wow, you must be hot.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
I bet you are.
Oh. Well, I know you are, so.
Oh, that's cool. Well, hey, I can't wait to see you out in L.A. Well, you know, hopefully if you can make it out by August, come to the House of Blues.
All right, I'll try to do that.
Thanks for calling, Nikki.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Just take another caller, why not? Hello, you're on with Matt. Camp Freddy.
Hey, this is Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Yes.
What's going on?
Question.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to the Rainbow Bar and Grill?
I've been known to go to the Rainbow Bar and Grill, yeah. Why?
Well, you need to come and have drinks, like, tomorrow.
Really? What's wrong with tonight?
Well, tonight is great, too.
Okay, well, what time?
Let's see. I would say like 12. I wouldn't be around till about 12 tonight, but tomorrow is the locals night, which is very fun. I love Tony. I'm sure you know Tony.
And all the guys from Cypress Hill are there, too, and Lemmy, usually.
Yeah, totally.
If anyone wants to meet Lemmy, he'll be at the bar. And
Lemmy's always there, absolutely. I love it.
Well, you know, I've been going to the Rainbow Bar and Grill since I was about 17 years old.
Me too.
And Mario, the proprietor of that establishment, is your radio turned up a little? Can you turn your radio down?
I am. I'm done.
Okay.
Done.
He used to take care of me, man. For some reason, he thought I was going to be like, I was going to make it in a band or something, and he would give me free chicken soup. And he'd say to me, "Okay, kid, I don't know what it is about you, but I think you're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it. You're gonna, you know, right?" And I returned, you know, all of his favors by taking him a bass drum head and a snare drum, and I signed it. And if you go into the Rainbow,
I know, I've seen it. It's on the wall, right?
Yeah, it's hanging up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I signed it for Mario and all the fine people of the Rainbow Bar and Grill, because that place is pure rock and roll. The Rainbow.
Absolutely.
I mean, the history of the Rainbow Bar and Grill goes back to John Lennon, Ringo Starr, you know, the Who. John Bonham got kicked out of there because he was too drunk. I mean, you know, all the early. You know, when Guns was first together, we all hung out there. I mean, every
he would tell me stories about you guys, actually.
Yeah, every rock and roll band on the planet. Now, you know, Mario, the owner of the Rainbow Bar and Grill, also owns the Whiskey and the Roxy. And if you've ever seen the Doors movie, where Jim Morrison gets thrown out the back door, the guy that threw Jim Morrison out of the Whiskey was Mario.
Awesome.
In real life. And another guy that Mario kicked out of the Whiskey, a go-go, which is pretty historic, was a guy named Charlie Manson.
Yeah.
He just didn't, Mario just didn't like the looks of the guy, okay?
Totally.
So he said, you got to go. And, I mean, if you want to talk about rock and roll stories, you got to sit down and talk to Mario. I
have many a time.
He's about 75 now, maybe, but he's been on the Sunset Strip since, you know, the 60s, you know, when all the, you know, great rock and roll bands were starting to come up, like, you know, Janis Joplin was playing and the Whiskey Go-Go and the Doors.
They have a movie about it now. They have like a documentary. The Sunset
That's right.
That he's all on. Yeah, I've seen it. It's amazing.
That's very cool. So your name again is?
Ashley.
Ashley. And what color would your hair be?
It is black.
Black? And you're kind of a gothic kind of chick?
Kind of. More just rock and roll.
What kind of clothing do you wear?
Jeans, t-shirt, pearls, and black hair. You'll never miss me with pearls.
Wow. And you have a nice body?
Sure, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Really? Describe it.
Describing body. It's a body. I don't know.
It's a body.
It's a girl's body.
There's all kinds of different kind of bodies out there. Come on.
I know.
All right. Well.
I boobs, I have an ass. It's great. Smile.
Okay. All right. I like it. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay. Don't fall in love with me, but I'll be over there later. Okay. See you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, the phones are lighting up. Hey, let's take another call and we'll play some music. I don't know. People want to talk to me. What's going on? Hello, you're on with Matt.
Hello?
Yes.
Were you guys just talking about Gina Gershon?
Yes, that was Gina Gershon.
What does her breath smell like?
I got to get rid of you now, man. She's my friend. Next. Okay. Hello, you're on with Matt. Hello. Hello, you're on with Matt. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Billy?
No, this is Matt Sorum.
Oh, Matt, how are you?
Billy scuba diving.
Oh, is he? Is it just you tonight?
It's just me. Yeah.
Oh, Matt, he's solo.
A little old me.
I got some girls that want to say hi to you.
Oh, man. I'm so glad I came down. Well, where are you guys? You sound like you're out on the streets of L.A.
No, we're actually on the streets of New York. We just came out of the Roseland Ballroom for the tattoo convention.
Oh, my God. It does sound like New York. I recognize those sirens.
Yes, we recognize those sirens anywhere, and we're actually heading down to Snitch right about now.
Oh, Snitch, which we played at, Velvet Revolver. We did a little acoustic set.
Yes, you did.
And Slash had a few too many toddies. It was a little bit loose, but, we had fun anyway.
Well, you guys better come back and play Snitch again.
I love Snitch. If anyone goes to New York, what's the address of Snitch if people want to go party at a rock and roll club in New York?
It is on 21st Street between 5th and 6th Avenues.
And it's pure rock and roll, isn't it?
Pure rock and roll, absolute rock and roll. Every time we've been there, and we go there a lot.
Dirty rock and roll girls, just dirty rock and roll girls that want to party, right?
Oh, hell yes. Dirty tattooed rock and roll girls. Oh,
yes.
Even newly tattooed girls.
Really?
Yes.
Ouch. What kind of tattoo did you get?
I got a cross.
A cross? Where?
Yes. Right on my hip.
On your hip?
Yes.
Very nice.
By my underwear.
How many tattoos do you have on your body?
4.
4. That's a nice number. Don't go overboard now.
No, nice even number. Well, no, I have 2 on my hip now. 2 are right next to each other. I have 1 on my back, which my neighbor calls a tramp stamp, the one in the small on my back. And I have 1 on my ass.
Yeah, on your ass. Very good. Well, thanks for calling.
Well, thank you.
You guys have fun tonight.
Well, yeah, and we're going to have to download the show when we get home.
Okay, do a shot for me.
Love you, Maddie.
I love you guys, too. I don't know you, but I love you. All right, see you later. Hey, let's play some music. This is a song by a little band that I used to jam with occasionally. And I forgot to send out a birthday greeting to him last week, so I'm going to do it this week. This goes out to Billy Duffy. Happy birthday, Billy. A little late, but this is for you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ian Asbury, ladies and gentlemen, on the Oh Yeahs. Oh, I love that guy. Cole's out on the road again, man. They've been touring, and I went down and saw him at the Henry Fonda Theater, I think it was. It was awesome. Kind of weird to be out in the audience, though. I'm like, hey, I know those songs. Give me those drumsticks. But they got Johnny Tempesta from White Zombie on drums now, which sounds cool. And hey, I'm gonna play an unsigned band, and it's a good buddy. It's like my best buddy. His name's Chocolate, and I call him Chocolate, but his name's Johnny. And his band's called Chocolate Covered World. This is kind of a heavy song. This is like this is a cool riff, and it's kind of it's got a theme based sort of around what's going on with the war and stuff. And the song's called Airstrike. So let's check it out. Yeah, that's Chocolate Covered World, unsigned band out of the Whittier area, and my good buddy Johnny Chihuahuian on guitar. Goes out to you, Johnny. So man, I'm having fun, and people are calling, and God, so good. What do we got over there? Another caller? Hello, you're on with Matt, Camp Freddy.
Hi, Matt. How are you? This is Alessandra.
Alexandra, where are you calling from?
I live in LA, but I grew up in Mexico City.
Oh, cool.
And I just want to thank you because you gave me a drumstick in the second concert you played in Mexico City, and I still have it.
Oh, my God. That was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I'm 30 now, and I was like 14, and it was an amazing concert.
Wow. You know what? I remember those shows. We played in that that big dome that looks like a...
Espacio Los Deportes, yes.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it, but you did it quite nicely. So, but it looked like a big golf ball made out of copper. That's all.
Yeah, terrible acoustics, but the show was amazing.
And you know what I do remember? I remember when I remember a few things, but I remember this, that when we were playing, the entire audience was singing all the lyrics, like the Sweet Child of Mine, perfectly. Did you lose her? No, she's there. Hello, are you still there?
I'm here.
Do you remember that? I mean, when we went to Sweet Child of Mine, I was like blown away how...
It's amazing. If anybody gets a chance to see a show in Mexico, you have to go. It's just an unbelievable experience.
I mean, the Mexican people are so passionate, about the music. I mean, Latin countries in general, I find the audiences are just like so down with it. Like, even when we toured through South America, Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil I heard was amazing.
Yeah, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia we played, even when we go over to Spain. Italy, but Mexico City, I remember being just over the top. And when we were trying to cruise around the city, we had we each had like 2 armed bodyguards, and because it's pretty crazy down there.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I mean, how many people live in Mexico City?
Right now, it's I believe 30 million people.
30 million, yeah, and it's a massive city. And it's just like, and when you find like the places to go and the food and everything, it's so good. And the clubs, they go off to like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
It's like
not like in LA.
Yeah, right? It's so different.
No. Yeah.
So what are you doing in LA now? What are you doing here?
I work for the History Channel.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I'm glad that you called, and does it say Guns N' Roses on the drumstick?
No, it doesn't.
It's just, what's it say on it? Anything?
It's just like the brand of the drumstick. I don't know.
Oh, that's. I used to have my name printed on there, but it's mine, so that's cool.
I know it's yours, and it was a sweet child, so you gave it to me specifically, so I was very happy.
Well, thanks for calling. I'm glad that touched you in some way.
Yeah, it did. Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Bye.
Good luck.
Okay, bye. Let's take another call. This is good. 14. I handed her a drumstick. Oh, hey. You're on with Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hi.
This is Annie.
Hi, Annie.
Danny.
D-A-N-N. Yeah. Okay, I got it, Danny. What's up, Danny?
I just want to tell you, first off, you're doing a great job.
I'm doing okay?
Yeah,
Thanks.
And the next thing is they want you to check out the Circus Diablo captions over at the Circus Diablo community. And another thing for you, who are your biggest influences growing up as a drummer?
Oh, well, as a drummer, I got into Ginger Baker, which was Ginger Baker. He was in a band called The Cream, but the first drummer that inspired me was Ringo Starr.
Right.
And I was very young, and I saw the Beatles on TV, and I just remember, for some reason, he just caught my attention. I was like 6 years old when I saw him. So,
right.
And I was looking at the guy going, that guy's cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but I wanted to be him. And the next thing I knew, I had, asked my mom for a drum set and started playing. But I had 2 older brothers, and I still have 2 older brothers, but they turned me on to, Hendrix and, Black Sabbath and Zeppelin and the Stones, and so I got to grow up with like a lot of great music and just tried to emulate all those drummers and so
you were going to be a drummer right off, or when you were younger?
I did. Yeah, I started playing at about the age of 6, and my mother was a music teacher, but she always wanted me to play piano or something, and now I wish I would have studied with her more because she was a piano teacher. Yeah. But I don't know. I just had all this, like, I wasn't like I was an angry kid or anything, but I had all this aggression to get out, and it just, I don't know, I just felt good to just, smash the drum kit,
Yeah.
and I've done it ever since, and thank God it's given me an amazing life, and I've toured the world. I met, thousands and thousands of people, and everything's good. I mean, I'm glad I'm a drummer. I don't know, people, I can't even believe that my whole life I've actually just played drums, and I've never had to actually have a real job. I had a job once. I worked at a gas station for about 5 days, but like all the pretty girls that would come in, I would fill their tank and let them just drive off. So they fired me, So I'm like, okay, I'm not good at this either. So I'm like, I better do something, and I better do it quick, And then I came to Hollywood in like, not to like give away my age, but I've been around a while. I came to Hollywood in 1979 with a Rambler station wagon that I paid $40 for, and I had my clear Vista Light drum kit in the back, and basically huffed around and played in clubs and played with tons of bands, and then finally got my break. Before I played with the Cult, I played with Tori Amos. I was in Tori Amos's band, but stylistically, it really wasn't where I was coming from, and I did a few other records too. But
you wanted to do more rock, in other words?
Well, yeah, I think that was more where I grew up with, and I was really into Sabbath and Zeppelin and that kind of music, and then I got my break with the Cult in '88, and I started touring with them, and everything's been great ever since.
Well, it was really good talking to you.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're doing a great job. We're having a good time listening to you.
All right.
And enjoy the night.
Billy will be back next week, and I'm probably going to go. I just got invited to go to a party in Vegas with Tommy Lee, so I'm going to go hang out with him.
Sounds good.
I'm going to be back next week,
fun.
but maybe I'll call.
You.
Bye.
Hey, bye.
Okay. We got one more. Okay. Hey, you're on with Matt, Camp Freddy.
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening, man? What's your name?
Oh, Troy.
What's up, Troy?
Oh, not much.
Where you calling from?
Oh, Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Did I just talk to you a minute ago?
Yeah, a little bit. I was wondering, I had a question. When are you going back on tour again?
Oh, I answered that a while ago, but I think we got to finish the record, and then we're going to go out on tour in fall.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, in the fall.
We'll be out there. And you're right near Axl Rose's hometown, you told me, right?
Yeah.
Where he grew up in, Lafayette?
Yeah, I have some friends who know Izzy, they hang out with him or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Was he going to be in your band?
Is he?
Yeah, how'd that work?
No, Izzy came down originally when we first started putting Velvet Revolver together, which we didn't have the name at that point. We didn't have a singer. But we got together, Slash, Duff, and myself got together, and then Izzy started showing up, and we wrote a bunch of songs with him.
Yeah.
And then we just felt like we kind of wanted to go in a little bit different of a direction.
That's exactly what I was told by the guy who talked to Izzy.
Mm-hmm. So, and then Izzy went off and made his own record, and then we got Dave Kushner, and, everything's cool. So we're still friends. I mean, Izzy got on stage with us in Spain. He played in Paris with us. He showed up and did a few gigs, and, he's part of the family.
Yeah.
We love him. Well, thanks for calling, man. We got to do some commercials.
All right.
See you later. Have fun.
See you.
Bye.
Freddy Radio, live from the NLA card from American Express Studios. Here's Dave Navarro, Billy Morrison, Matt Sorum, Donovan Leach, and Chris Cheney on the Independent FM.
Hey, man. It's Matt. You're listening to Camp Freddy Radio. As I said before, Billy's scuba diving. Dave's on tour. Chris Cheney's on tour. Donovan's hosting a party. And we're here hanging out. And, God, I've had a lot of fun today, man. I'm going to go out tonight, I think. TK, what do you think? How about you meet for a couple toddies later? Hey, check it out. The Cars are playing tonight. It's called The New Cars, and it's Todd Rundgren on vocals. Isn't that a trip? And they're playing over at the Gibson Amphitheater with Blondie. Blondie's the headliner, I guess. And Todd Rundgren and The New Cars is what it's called. And also, I don't know how many people are hip to the Sparks, but the Sparks are playing over at the Avalon this evening. And it's kind of cool because I ran into to Russell at the gym, and he told me that that piece of information. And he was supposed to send some tickets to give away, but I guess he forgot. But that's all right. But if you guys are into like checking out the new Cars with Todd Rundgren and Blondie, they're over at, it's the Universal Amphitheater. It's now called the Gibson Amphitheater. So there are probably some tickets still available if you want to get out there. But so speaking of the Cars, I just happen to have a little Cars track with me, track 13. Here you go. That was cool. Rick Ocasek and the Cars. I got some guy who wants to ask me some questions from Detroit. He's on line 1.
Line 1?
Yeah. Hey man, you're on the air, Camp Freddy Radio. Matt Storm here.
Matt. How you doing, Blair?
Blair, what's up, Blair?
Not much. I had a quick question for you about last year's tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fiance and I we did the pre-special thing where we get to go back or to the sound check and so forth, check you guys out.
Yeah.
But at Detroit, you weren't there. I was just wondering what was going on there.
Well, okay, just to explain. Okay, we did this thing called the sound check ticket thing where you could come and the fans could come early, so they could come at like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like 3 o'clock or something?
Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, we were in Detroit at 4. Actually.
Yeah, we had like a bar set up for you guys and stuff, and like, you know, you got like, you know, extra stuff, drinks and food and whatnot. Well, I think I was still in Toronto. Because we played there the night before, and, you know, nothing against Detroit or anything, but, man, there's some hot chicks in Toronto. And I was...
I'm from Canada.
Yeah.
I've been in Toronto.
And I was stuck in Toronto with, I think she was Greek, but I can't remember. So I actually caught like a late flight down, and I didn't make the sound check. And that, you know, that happened to me quite a bit because personally, I hate sound checks. I mean, Slash will sound check till the cows come home. But I'm like, okay. I mean, just to be honest with you, and I'm sorry I wasn't there, and I apologize to anybody that came and they wanted to like see me or whatever. But here's your scenario. You got a 20,000 seat arena. Okay, it's empty. Okay, how are you going to make that sound good? You're not. Okay, and then you get all what we call this kind of sounds kind of sick, but we call people blood bags. So you get all the blood bags in there, right? And they soak up all that echo. Right? And, you know, they're like a mass of, you know, skin and flesh and body. And they take away all that echoey sound. And it actually sounds decent by the time you get all the people in there. You know, so it's a completely different thing. You're going to go sound check for 2 hours, and you're going to get there that night. And the first 3 songs, if you ever notice when you go to a show, the first 3 songs from any band sound pretty crappy, usually. Don't you think?
I don't know. I was pretty impressed, actually, with the Vegas show was really good.
Right. Well, yeah. I've always heard that we sound like crap for, like, the first 2 songs, and then, like, the third song, the sound man's, like, dialing it in, you know what I mean? But I just never wanted to do the sound check thing in the first place. I was like, I mean, I'll just be honest. I don't like making videos. I don't like doing sound check. I like being in my hotel room, eating room service, and then go to the gig. That's pretty much it for me. And that's a full day's work for a guy like me. I'm like, you know, I got to get up there and play drums. And, you know, I'm not getting any younger, but it's like building a house, man. I don't know if you've ever built a house, but if you're on the roof banging, like, you know, putting shingles on a house, just imagine that. And just
I play drums. So.
Yeah, swing your arms and hit things for like an hour and a half. It's painful sometimes. I need to lay down and like get a massage or something from some girl in Toronto. I don't know. So it's like, you know, so I'm like, and I just want to apologize that I wasn't there. And I'd like to meet you someday.
Hey, no worries. Yeah, I'll be heading on tour again in the fall, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be checking guys out.
Are you from Detroit?
No, I'm in Edmonton. I called you last week.
Oh, yeah. Edmonton. Why did you say Detroit?
No, because I was in Detroit. That's why I say, like, I fly all over the place to see you guys.
Really?
I have a chance. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Montreal, Detroit.
You flew all the way to Detroit to see me. I wasn't even there.
Well, you know, it was hit and miss, right?
That's cool. Slash was there, right?
Oh, Slash and Duff. And, well, I got to talk to Duff. And like I was telling you, the guy who sat in for it, he didn't know the timing for the kid's all right, so I was like down in front, like, Duff, I can do it. And he came over and pointed at me. I was like,
that would have been cool. They got you up there.
That I had my
Scott never came to sound check either, because he's
never there.
No, singers don't come to sound check.
And Axl was never.
I mean,
there.
even back in the day with GNR, man, when we were playing like stadium shows, like, 50,000 seats or whatever. We never sound checked. I mean, the beginning of the tour, there'd be this little piece of paper under the door. They would tell you when to get up, right? It would like your daily sheet. Like the tour manager would slide it under your door in your hotel room. It would say, the beginning of the tour, it'd say, wake up call, 2 p.m. Right? Right? Okay. Then it would say sound check, 4 o'clock. By the end of the tour, it said, wake up call, 8 p.m. Show, whenever Axl gets there.
Yeah.
But seriously, I mean, we were flying into the next town. We had our, back in the day, we had our own plane and stuff. And we'd fly into the next town. I told this story last week when Slash was here, but we'd literally land at 6, 7 in the morning. And we had a bar on the plane and stewardesses and stuff, and we picked the stewardesses too. So, you just get the visual. Okay. So we got the bar and the guys, and we each had our own bedroom too. Axl had his a stateroom. I had a stateroom, and then we could take whoever we wanted on the plane from the last town or whatever. And, we'd have a big party on there. And then we'd fly into whatever city, Dallas or whatever. And we'd land, and all the cars would pull up, just like a Led Zeppelin movie. This was my dream. Make it look like Led Zeppelin when the plane lands and the limo pulls up, and we get off and get on the limo. And it was a dream come true. And we would pull into whatever hotel, and usually a Four Seasons or something like that, something nice and expensive. And we would pull in, and all these businessmen and people would be getting up, leaving to go to work, and here we come, going through the door. And that was pretty much our daily routine. And, the party would continue just like you dream about. Just like you think Guns N' Roses was, we were. And we'd go up to Slash's room or whatever, and that would continue till 8, 9 a.m., sometimes later, whatever. In bed by noonish, and sleep it off till about 8. Go on stage. I mean, I would go on stage going ow, I'm not going to make it, man. But by the time you got done doing a 2-hour set of rock, you sweat it all out. It's like going to a sauna or a steam room. It's and you feel
all over again.
You feel great. You come on stage, I feel great. Let's go. So that's pretty much how it went for about, I don't know, 2.5 years on that tour. And then they just kind of poured us out of the plane, and that was the end of it. Pretty much.
Yeah.
That was the end of it. Yeah.
It's more tame this time around now.
Yeah. I mean, for some of us.
For some of us, yeah. Yeah. Well, you're the only one that's not married. So.
Yeah. I'm still trying to have fun, But
well, hell yeah. You're going to Vegas next week. That should be fun.
That's the idea. Well, thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Have a good Saturday. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Oh, God. Let's play another song. We need more commercials?
Yeah, one more.
Okay, let's just do the commercials.
You're listening to Camp Freddy Radio, Indy 1031.
All right. We're almost there, TK. We could be at the bar in about 35 minutes. No. So, God, I think I'm worn out. 2 hours. Almost gone by here. So, let me see. Why don't we play another song? I got some Roxy music. Let's play that. Oh yeah. I got somebody on hold here on the phone. I'm like, wow. I think we got a caller here. Can you put him through? Hello, you're on the air with Matt here. Is this Jason?
Here you go, buddy.
Hold on. Jason, is that you? Are you here? Hey, Jason.
Dude, what's up, man?
Newstead?
Yeah.
Is this Jason?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You're talking. This is Matt Sorum here, man. How you been?
I know it's Matt Sorum.
I haven't talked to you in forever.
You bastard.
What you got? What are you doing over there?
Hey, man, I'm looking for some crab legs. You got anything?
Oh, my God, dude. That story goes back forever, right? Oh, God.
Okay. What's happening?
What are you guys doing, man? You're recording or what?
We are making rock music history.
That's what I hear. Yeah. So it's you and Tommy and Gilby.
Yeah.
And Butch Walker's producing?
Butch Walker's producing.
How's
we're scouring the world to try to find a singer.
Yeah, that's what I hear. So you guys are doing the new show, Rockstar. You came on here with Dave and Billy a while back, but just
Right on, yep,
just to
yep.
refresh everyone's memory, what's happening is Jason Newsted is on bass, Gilby Clarke playing guitar, Tommy Lee on drums, and they're going to be on the new Rockstar, hosted by our own Dave Navarro.
Yes.
Coming up, it's going to be what, July or August?
First airing of the first program is July 5th.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Dude, you're not going to be able to go anywhere. You're going to be like crazy. I mean, you're already like a famous dude. But now you're going to be like Us Weekly, and like it's going to get weird, right?
It's going to be good, man. I'm ready to jump on this thing and grab it by the neck, dude.
So what's the music sounding like?
It sounds a bit like, I think Zeppelin, if they were still kind of alive and kicking, but it kind of, there's different elements, that each guy brings, the obvious things that you would know us for. Like Tommy's bombastic kind of playing, plus his sense of electronica and that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
And then Gilby's purist kind of Stones, Les Paul straight to a Marshall vibe, feel, that type of thing.
Great.
And then my full-on, all-down-picking, propulsion bass playing through a Marshall, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's what you got. Those are the main elements, and then we're all contributing to the songwriting, but so far it's got really slabs of rock type of thing. That's how it is.
All right, man. Bring it back, right?
Yes, for sure. Very much so.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Talking.
I can't wait to hear it. And the band's called Supernova.
Supernova.
Yeah, and then you guys are going to do a tour and the whole bit, right?
That's what they say, yeah. We're going to work on a record here. We're going to drop a single the first day after the last episode of the show, and then we do an album and then tour and all that kind of thing if it goes how it's supposed to go.
Now, have you had an opportunity to like get a little sneak preview of some of the singers, or how's that? What's the deal with that?
Yes, we've been doing auditions since the 1st of March, and we have actually there's 18,000 people across the world that have auditioned.
Oh my God!
And so we've come down to 50 right now that have all got the plane tickets from CBS, and 2.5 weeks from now we will be down to 15 people. So that's 1 out of every 1,100 persons that tried out.
God, I'd hate to be the guy sorting that out.
Well, there's some really incredible talent, male and female. The callbacks, there's actually more girls being called back than males, and there's like 28 girls and 22 guys being called back from all over the globe, and some very promising people. There's 20 or 25 of them are on the same playing field automatically. They fill all of the requirements that you would automatically think of: the addressing of the microphone, the pitch, the presence, the performance, the know-how, all those things are intact. Now we go from that point,
Yeah.
Somebody's got to bring something that we can't predict.
Well, I think this is actually going to be cooler than last season because it's like a whole new band. It's not like the guy has to fill like Hutchins, shoes or whatever. It's like totally fresh vibe, don't you think?
Exactly right. We don't have to fill shoes. We are building shoes. So.
Right. And, it's like it's a new band, which is like really cool and, with great players, obviously. So I can't wait to see that and check it out, man.
Me too.
A long time I haven't seen you, bro. I went down to the James Hetfield thing the other night.
How did that go?
Man, it was cool. He got up and sang with Alice in Chains.
Yeah, how was that?
That was great. It was really great. I didn't know he could sing that high.
Well, he must have been working on it.
Yeah, but it was a good thing for those guys. But I don't know. I don't know if you guys are still talking or what. Are you guys friends again?
Of
or
course.
Yeah, you're all good.
Yes.
That's cool.
We're business partners forever and ever. That's just the way that is, and so we just we keep it cool. It's the best way to go about things.
Well, that's good, man, because some bands don't end up like that. Like one I used to be in.
Yeah, well, that's kind of crazy thing, but Metallica is such a fine-tuned machine, and it certainly was when I was in there and through the prime years and all that kind of thing. We've been through so much together that there's not. There's no need for all that negativity and all that hubbub. Now the 5 years have passed and the water under the bridge and all that kind of thing. We're all kicking ass in our own ways, so that's good. That's what's supposed to happen.
That's right, man. We're musicians, man.
Got to keep rocking.
You play music. That's what we do, right?
We rock and roll.
Hey, Jason, thanks for calling, man, and giving me the update because we haven't really heard what's going on. I know you guys have been working really hard on the music, and I just wanted to check in and see what was going on.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and it's going good. People are vibing. The sounds are loud and beautiful like they should be, so people can rest assured that hard rock is alive and well.
Cool, man. Say hi to the boys for me, and I'll talk to you soon.
Very good. Take care of yourself.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Cheers.
All right. Cool. Jason Newstead calls in to get us the update on Rockstar, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Dave Navarro's not even telling me anything, man. Can't get anything out of him. That was cool. Those guys have been in the studio, I understand, for like the last few weeks working really hard. So it's not going to be, they're not messing around, which is a good thing. So, hey, you know what? I think we're done. I'm going to say goodbye. And what do we got? We got another track here. 7. I'm going to play a little. Hey, this band played the other night at this thing, Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. Here you go. See you later.
One is KDLD Santa Monica and KDLE Newport Beach, LA, and OC. This is the Independent FM, Indie 1.